Let me show you guys why most business owners and why most people who are starting a business always fucking fail. As you can see here, this is the Valley of Despair. And what the Valley of Despair means is basically the entire journey of that people go through whenever they're starting a business. Whenever you're first starting, you're going through this little hill. You're extremely happy and you feel good that you finally took the risk to actually start a business, which, if you are doing that and you are taking a risk to start a business, props to you. Most people don't even do that. So we're getting somewhere. And what we do is whenever we're first starting is we feel extremely optimistic. We're super happy that we're finally doing something with our lives. But the thing is, this is uninformed optimism. We don't know what we're going into, and we're basically kind of just going in blindly. And what happens is we reach this peak of optimism, but without knowing what we're getting into. And you're basically, let's just say you're 2 weeks into studying something, and we kind of start to fall off. We start going down. And what this is you start realizing that business and the thing that you got into is actually not as easy as people made it out to seem. And most people quit at this point because what we go through is we go through the Valley of Despair. And what the Valley of Despair essentially means is you're going through the purging phase of a business, and you're starting to realize that this shit fucking sucks. You're starting to see all the pains and basically all of the bad things that are in your market and that are in your business, which every single business has this. Through every single business or every single new venture that you start, you will go through this Valley of Despair. You will feel this point, and this is exactly where most people quit. But after you stick through it and after you start realizing that all of these pain points and all of these problems that your business has and that your market and that your venture has actually have solutions to them, and you can start kind of realizing and tailoring your strategy around them. And that's exactly when we start going up. Determination. And we start being a bit more informed, we start being optimistic, and we actually start seeing some results, and we start coming up with solutions to the problems. And we finally got out of the Valley of Despair. But this is the entire process that we go through. You go through uninformed optimism, you go through the fear and the despair, you hit the rock bottom when you realize that you're about to quit and that this shit fucking sucks, and you start going up into the determination. And I guess what you could call is informed optimism. And then after the informed optimism, after you stuck it out for a few years, is exactly where the success is. This is the entire journey on what it's like to start a business and why most people fail. If you can get past this part, the despair, the Valley of Despair, you will crush your competition and it will become so much easier to go through this. All you really need to do is go past this part and get momentum coming up. And I don't know. Hopefully somebody got some value from this. I wanted to give you guys an entire process and kind of like the entire journey on what it's like to start a business, and that it's not as simple as people make it out to seem. So yeah, hopefully somebody got something out of this. But yeah, follow my main YouTube channel. Link is in the bio.